Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Here's a question for you. Are bookstores still relevant? You know, every now and then somebody asks me a question. Makes me stop and just think. Are bookstores still relevant? Are libraries still used? Do people still read? In the world that we live in today of phones and tablets, audiobooks, online shopping, some people assume the old-fashioned bookstore is quietly fading away. But every once in a while, someone proves that idea to be completely false. A friend of mine, Georgianne McNatt Gosh, opened a bookstore here in Sebring, Florida, last year. And it's a little off the beaten path, kind of tucked into a medical building at 3210 Physicians Way. Not far from the downtown area, but you might not stumble across it even by accident. But trust me, if you do, it's well worth it. Georgianne and her husband took what used to be a medical office, an ordinary office space, completely remodeled it. And what they created isn't just a bookstore, it's a place where books live. There are several rooms you can wander around in and peruse the many titles. One room's filled with history, another with sports books. There's a section for children, shelves of new releases, plenty of old titles that used to be once big set bestsellers. She's got racks and racks of them. It's the kind of place where you tell yourself you're just going to look around, and then somehow you leave with a couple of books under your arm. I know that because that's exactly what's happened to me almost every time I visit. You see, I love to read almost as much as I love to talk. And I'm always a little amazed at the number of people I meet who say they haven't read a book in years. Some even say they haven't read a book since high school. My God, for me, that'd be 50 some years ago, almost 60 years ago. Actually, it would be 60 years. My best friend, Dave, probably reads 4 or 5 books a week. In fact, he's been known to read a book in a day. Now, that's serious reading. Me, I'm a little different. I start a lot of books, but I don't always finish them right away. You see, I read books the same way that I write them. And at this point, I've authored 7 books, and I'm currently working on 5 more. And all 5 of them are in various stages of completion because my mind tends to wander from one story to the next. I'll read until I get a little tired of reading one book. Then maybe I'll pick up another one, read a couple of chapters. And the same thing happens when I'm writing. I might write 1 or 2 chapters, and then I get tired of that book and I'll move to another book and add another chapter or 2. One story or chapter a day, and then another one tomorrow. Kind of the same way I do YouTube videos. But the important thing is that reading never really stops because books do something special. They slow us down. They make us think. They take us places that we've never been before. And bookstores like Georgianne's remind us why books still matter. Georgianne carries all 7 of my books, and she's sold quite a few right here locally. In addition to having my books on Amazon and at 2 or 3 other places within different cities, she's probably the #1 seller of all my books. She's also been a big supporter of other local writers, sponsoring an annual author book signing event that brings readers in from all over the state. Readers that are not only readers, but writers And, once you bring them together, it's a nice book signing event. I wasn't able to attend this year because I had another author event scheduled for the same day, but I heard she drew quite a crowd. And now she's planning another event with my help. You see, on Saturday, March 21st of this year, from 10 a.m. to noon, she'll be hosting an author talk and book signing with me. Yep, that's right, yours truly. Tickets are $20 a person, and that includes admission plus your choice of any of the books that I've written. And of course, I'll sign the books as well. And my other books will also be available for purchase, as her entire store will be available. Seating's going to be limited, at least I hope it'll be limited. So if you'd like to attend, you can call and reserve a seat at 863-304-1079. This will be a great opportunity to meet me, Don Norton, and pick up a couple of my signed books and learn how and why I actually started writing books and how you too can easily become an author. But just as important, it will give you the chance to see something that's becoming rare these days. A small, independent bookstore built by someone who truly loves books. The place is called Beach House Books and More and Coffee Cafe. And once you step inside and browse the shelves and smell that unmistakable scent of paper and ink, you might just answer the question for yourself. Are bookstores still relevant? If you visit Georgianne's place in Sebring, I think you'll come to the same conclusion I did. Not only are they relevant, they're special. And places like that are worth supporting. You won't be disappointed, trust me. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the 21st.